Which light do you use?
I'm glad you asked. The Bigblue TL8000, the ultimate scuba primary diving light. Hey, Church here. For those of you that may not have noticed, I changed the channel name to my actual name. Don't worry, same channel, same content, same me. And as per usual with my videos, I'd like to remind you that I am in no way sponsored. Not Bigblue, not YouTube, no ads. I give you my unfiltered opinions for absolutely free. If you'd like to support my work, I only ask that you hit that subscribe button down below. It's free for you and good for me. Alright, enough of that. Let's get on with the review of the awesome Bigblue 8000. Bottom line up front, if you're in the market for a primary light and you have the money, I recommend getting this light. As far as non-canister lights go, I'd say the 8000 is probably the last dive light you'll ever need. A little background on this, prior to owning this light, I never used anything Bigblue before. About a year ago, my buddy Chris, who owns Performance Scuba in Dothan, Alabama, was diving with me in Morrison Spring, and he was using the 8000. And I used it once, and it's been on every single dive with me since. With a max output of 8,000 lumens, this is without a doubt the brightest light I've ever owned. It's so bright that on the highest setting, I find myself having to reduce it to the lower power settings. Okay, before you roast me in the comments, I know I said in the CX2 video that I didn't see much point in having a power reduction button, but with 8,000 lumens, I take it back in this case. Also, speaking of the CX2 video, if you saw that video, you'll notice that I'm making a lot of the same comparisons. I actually feel like this light was a direct response to most of my critiques that I had towards the CX2. I'll even start off this video the same way I started off the last one, with the build quality of this light. Just like the rest of Bigblue's lineup, this light is built super solid. None of that cheap plastic, no, you're looking at solid metal, attached to a metal mount with a metal Goodman handle. And when you put this thing on in the water, I mean, it is beefy in just all the right ways. I mean, it feels, Also, it's not big to the point where it's like interfering with the rest of your equipment like your dive computer. It's big around, not long. The 8000 measures 5.5 inches long and 3 inches in diameter. It weighs in at a massive 2 pounds, 2 ounces. Most of that weight is attributed to the battery that weighs 13 ounces. On the low setting, this battery will keep the bulbs lit for up to 20 hours. You get 10 degrees of beam angle provided by 8 LED bulbs. So there's your built-in redundancy for all you tech divers out there. Also, as a safety feature, below the lowest light setting, it actually flashes the SOS rather than just strobe. It has a color-coded battery indicator light on the push-button switch, which I like. It would have been cooler if it had a switch guard, but once again, if you have the ability to remove the battery, it's best practice to remove the battery when not in use, so it's not a big deal. Now, I'm not just a fan of this light, I'm also a fan of what all comes with this light when you purchase it. Check out this cool waterproof bag it came in. Look at this, big enough to accommodate the light, the Goodman handle attached to the light, the charger, and a bunch of other stuff too. Wait, a case that actually holds the light with the Goodman handle attached? What a concept. So it comes with the normal stuff, instruction manual, charger, extra O-rings, shoulder strap for the waterproof bag. It also comes with some extra stuff too, like this alternate grip handle and O-ring grease. I don't see much use in the alternate grip handle, but it gives you options, so that's always a plus. And I'm a firm believer that you should grease all of your O-rings prior to every dive, so added value there. And it is for all of these reasons I truly like the Bigblue 8000. But just like everything else that exists in real life, there are some downsides here. For starters, the price. As you would expect, quality comes with cost. The 8000 retails at $880. Also, the Goodman handle that I have on this light is not what comes with it. There's nothing wrong with the handle it comes with, but this one is an aftermarket soft Goodman handle. It's called the Tech Glove with low profile mounting bracket. In my opinion, this being a soft Goodman handle, it's much more comfortable to wear than the all metal one that it comes with. But you're looking at an additional $50 on top of your $880 purchase. It's optional, I'm just letting you know about it. Also, this might not be the ideal travel light. As heavy as it is, it probably wouldn't lend itself well to a situation where every ounce counts. Also with the weight, and this is a nitpick, I could see some people complaining about the weight of this thing on their arm above the water, but once you get below the surface, it only has about half a pound of negative buoyancy, so I personally consider that to be a non-factor. And since I complained about the proprietary battery in my last light review, here it is again. The 8000 is powered by 7 18650 batteries, all shrink wrapped together in this little package. You could build/replace this on your own, but I wouldn't recommend it. And I think that's all I have to say about the TL8000. If you have experience with this light, or if you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comments section below. We all have a great time talking down there, and we all appreciate what you have to say about these things. Also, I see you made it to the end of this video and didn't hit that subscribe button.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Hey, whether you agree with my opinions or not, the internet as a whole is counting on you to either agree with me or set me straight. So do the world a favor. Subscribe today. This has been Classic Church. Take it easy.